Okay, for this video, we're going to look at reoccurring decimals as fractions. And it's really important now as we get into that higher level of maths that we're understanding what prove means. And a synonym for prove would be to show that. Okay, so we need to show that zero point 0.8 recurring can be written as 8 over 9. First thing I need to do is visualize what zero point 0.8 recurring looks like. So I'm just going to write it out quite clearly for me to see here. And I'm going to let x be equal to 0.88888 and so on. So it's zero point 0.8 recurring. And what I want to do here is clear the rest of these eights. Okay, I want to clear this reoccurring part so that I can divide it. Okay, because if I don't clear this, and you'll see what I mean later on, if I don't clear this, then I'm going to have a real issue. So to clear it, I just want to get the 8 over to this side and then the rest of them trailing behind. So to get the 8 over, I need to just times it by 10. So if x is equal to 0.88888, 10x would be 8.8888. Okay? And you can see here what I'm going to do is just going to move this so it lines up. Now, if I was to take x from 10x, would it clear this? And the answer is yes. So 9x here would be equal to 8. And I know that because this 10x subtracts the 0.888 recurring leaves me with an integer. It leaves me with a whole number that's completely clear now. We're completely eradicated. We've subtracted this recurring bit. So now all I have to do is to find the value of x is to divide by the coefficient of x, which is 9. So I've got x is equal to 8 over 9. And you can see there, that's how it can be written. But what about when I get a more complex question like this one here? Prove algebraically that the recurring decimal 0.47 can be written as 43 over 90. Now you'll notice it's only the 7 on this that's recurring. So again, I'm going to let x be equal to 0.47 recurring, but I'm just going to write out that recurring bit because that really helps me to visualize what I'm clearing here. So if I was to times this by 10, I would have 10x is equal to 4.7777. 4.777. Okay. And if I was then to take that away, can you see? Let me line this up so you can really visualize what I'm talking about. Can you see that this isn't the same? So it won't clear that. And because it won't clear that, I'm not going to be able to divide this to be able to prove it's 43 over 90. So I need more to work with here. So what I'm going to use is 100x, which would be equal to 47.77777. So you can see now I've got that 7 on its own. And if I line this up, it looks to me like I'm going to be using the 100x and the 10x. You can see the decimal point lines up, and it also completely clears this recurring. Now, I've got a big enough number here to be able to take that on, haven't I? Because it's going to clear that, and I don't have to worry about the 4 because 47 can quite easily subtract 4 from it and remain an integer. So I'm going to look at 90x, and I'm going to find 90x by subtracting the 10x from the 100x. It's going to clear that recurring 7, then I'm just going to do the 47, take away 4, which gives me 43. Again, to solve for x, I know that x is equal to 43 divided by the coefficient of x, which was 90. So that's my answer. Now, a real clue here, so I like to teach my students, is that 90 there did indicate that I was going to have to use the 100 and the 10, didn't it? Because 100 take away 10 gives me that 90. But for the sake of showing you what I mean in terms of lining it up, I think it's useful to still let x be there and see if you could have worked with the 10x. Let's move on to this question here. This question here tells me I'm going to need to do a little bit of simplifying. So I need to, again, going to start by writing out what x is equal to. And it is only the 3 this time that is recurring. So I am going to write my 10x, knowing that that's not going to be sufficient here. And I know it's not going to be sufficient because, one, the question we just did, and two, I can see that that's not going to line up, is it? That's not matching there. We're not clearing that reoccurring part of the decimal because the 2 and the 3 don't match. We've got an issue with that. We need that to go over yet again. Okay, so I'm going to have to do the 100x, which is going to leave me 23 point and then my 3 recurring. Now you will notice here that when I line them up, my recurring 3s are matching, so I'm going to be able to subtract them from one another. So I'm going to be working with 90x here. And 90x is going to give me 21. And I got 21 because I've done the 23.3 recurring, subtract the 2.3 recurring. The 3 recurring is now gone. We've cleared that. And then you're just doing 23 take away 2, which gives you 21. You'll notice here that both of these are divisible by 3. I'm going to start by writing what x is equal to. X is equal to 21 over 90. And if I divide both of them by 3, I can see that x is equal to 7 over 30. Now, it's important that you spend some time practicing these. Look back over from me starting on the beginning question because that will start to make more sense as you see it in action. Okay, the main purpose of this is that you just revise it, you keep going over it, and let me know any questions or anything that you want me to go over again with you all.